We're here now with Devine Redding, Indiana running back, and he declared for the NFL Draft. Looking forward to that. So, first off, Tevin Coleman, Jordan Howard, is Devine Redding next?
Yes, just following my dream and getting my journey going ahead of me. To make my family, my coaches and all my other supporters, very proud.
Obviously, last season you guys split carries. You with Jordan Howard, and he went on and did some big things in the NFL. Do you think you'll be able to do something similar?
Yeah, I just, as me, my family and my coaches, like to say, just, once we get an opportunity, we can do some amazing things with it.
Obviously, the team went through a change this season as at the coaching position with Coach Wilson getting fired. What did you think of that decision? What was that like for you as a player?
It was kind of crazy, it was a spur of the moment thing. It was, it happened very fast. Um, no one saw it coming. We found out online and on social media and all that. So it was, really crazy. Still really couldn't, gather my thoughts about it because I really don't know, what actually happened to cause him to get fired. So it was just, for me, it was just a crazy moment.
Were you a fan of him as a coach? Did you like him? Did you support him?
Yes, I like Coach Wilson a lot. He wants to get the most out of a player and the player's best. And, I respect Coach Wilson I respect Coach Wilson fully, and he has my respect too. So,
What is it about the program that you guys have at Indiana that has led to so much success in the ground game? You guys have been producing and churning out running backs left and right. What is it about the program that's led to that?
just the way Coach Wilson made us think, and how he kind of ran, you know, um, the offense per se, and with the help of Coach McCullough, his preparation was very legitimate, and he the way he prepared us was like no other.
Now, entering the NFL draft, what what influenced your decision? What made you decide to leave early and go?
Um, just the look on my past, success with the back to back, 1,000 yards. I feel that I have room to grow and to get better, but I feel that I'm ready to get better and grow on the next and on the higher level. And it was my parents. I talked to them about it. They supported me, my position coach, and I feel like it's time to start my another path to my journey. So that's kind of how I came about my decision.
Have you been getting any feedback from the NFL on where they think you might end up going in the draft?
Um, as of now, no. I mean, I got my draft grade, but I haven't taken a look at it. But I'm ready for anything, and no matter what happens, I'm gonna keep pushing and keep and I'm not gonna give up at all.
What sort of role do you see yourself having in the NFL?
Um, uh, I mean, I see myself as a you know, uh, a first and second down back. I can create some big plays, explosive plays. So I can, I see myself as a uh, first and second down guy.
Is there anyone who's playing
I
right
got
now
some.
that you would compare yourself to, style-wise?
Um, I mean, looking at myself, I kind of compare myself to a little bit like Devontae Freeman.
Hmm.
Not very big, but got some great explosion. Some good open space, abilities and stuff like that. Great hands. So I kind of, compare my abilities to his.
Is there, if you could pick one team, is there one that you'd really like to play for?
Um, uh, I really love to play for, uh, for the Seahawks. Just to be out there and because I've never been up that far on the West Coast, so that'd be a pretty big thing.
That would be a nice spot. Obviously, they've cycled in some guys, and with Marshawn Lynch ever since he went out, there would be some room for some guys. What's your schedule like as you prepare for the draft? What sorts of things are you doing on a daily basis to get ready for the next level?
Um, working out, every day. Um, working on, some, all the field work, all the combine testing. Um, working on, my own personal, interview skills. I'm working on, uh, plays as far as on the board. I'm pretty much working on everything. Trying to get, just trying to get better, trying to get solid. Just trying to get through it with everything I'm doing.
In the film room, are there any types of offenses that you think you would fit in the best with?
I always was a big fan of like the pro style offense. Um, but I can adjust to any offense that I play in. But if it's up to me, I would love to play in a pro style offense.
If I'm a scout, I'm reviewing some of your tape from this past season. What's the game that you would tell me, hey, put this game on. This is really the best example of me at my best. Which one from this season would you say had that?
Um, I would say my Michigan State game. I had a chance to showcase a lot of that game. Like my hands in the open field. Um, and all that stuff. I would really say the Michigan State game. It was a great game.
Yeah, 100 yards in that one, 5.3 yards per carry, and you guys were looking good at that point too. 3-1 at that point. Playing in the Big Ten, you guys faced a lot of tough competition this season. Who were some of the toughest guys that you faced?
Some of the toughest was
Like,
Ohio State. They're pretty fast up front and everything. So Ohio State was a big one. Michigan also was a big one. They were very experienced on their defense. Um, Again, they were nice, quick, and very fast up front. So it was a good challenge. It was a good one. But we all want that outcome, but we didn't get the outcome. But it was for them two teams. To me were very outstanding.
were there any particular players on either of those defenses who stood out to you where you're like, man, that guy's fast, or he keeps being like everywhere, we're trying to go with the ball, anything like that that stood out to you?
No, not really. It was just more of a team overlook. More all the guys working together as at once. So that's kind of how it looks to me.
And when you get prepared for your interviews for the NFL Combine, all that sort of stuff, what do you think is going to be the one part of your game that is going to stand out the most to NFL teams?
My smile. uh, I always get complimented on my smile, so I feel like my smile's gonna brighten up the room and stand out a lot.
And what about just some of the pure like training stuff at the combine that they test for? The shuttle run, the 40, the vertical, that sort of thing. Is there any one of those that you're best at?
Um, the shuttle. I'm pretty quick side to side, my lateral movement. So that'd be a pretty good one to watch. My shuttle.
All right. We'll be on the lookout for that, Divine. Thank you very much for the time today, and we'll be following you as you prepare for the draft.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, Divine.